See, the luxurious living in the 21st century, I would like to, it is not just the amount of money or resources you put into a project which matters. It is also the comfort level of thermal comfort, for example, is the aesthetics also matters. What we do in many of our projects to use many natural materials like the use of timber. They need not be very costly, but they might create a feeling of luxuriousness and it's the design which brings in that feeling in the visitors or the clients, or that is what is happening. See, one of the key things in our projects, the way we do the design, the inside-outside relationship is very clearly defined by having large verandas. We have done it in La Casa Roja. This will bring in more natural light and more kind of relationship between the inside and outside. And we also treat the garden as an outdoor room. The only thing is that's also a room without a roof. So depending on the local climate and situations, context, we try to design the building. In all the projects, we look at the climate, we look at the natural materials that we can use. We use timber in many of our projects. The Hulikere house, which we have done in Cook. Initial stages of the design itself, we think about the landscape and the gardens and the trees and everything which is part of those. We use many of the traditional techniques which are forgotten, and that is why we use timber as a major element in many of our designs to make the building more thermally comfortable, which is also, I think, is part of the wider definition of the luxurious living, instead of depending too much on air conditioning and artificial methods of cooling the house. So this is something which we try to do in many of our projects. What is more important for the present time is to do eco-friendly buildings which makes least impact on the environment. That has become the need of the hour. We should not be blindly following the Western models. The flat roof buildings might not be suitable to a very tropical climate like in Kerala or Tamil Nadu. So we have to look at the local climate, local materials which are available. We should learn from the wisdom of the past, our heritage. And this will prevent us from making the same mistakes where we blindly follow the Western models, having flat roof buildings and glass facades and everything. You are letting in all the heat inside and then you are air conditioning. Such foolishness can be avoided in a tropical country like India. My advice to the younger generation of architects will be mainly to see that we have to follow the eco-friendly models of architecture. We have to design according to the local climate and context. We should make the buildings more thermally comfortable, and we should not be blindly following the Western models. And we should find a new definition for luxurious living in which the dimension of sustainability and the dimension of thermal comfort comes into play. It is not the amount of money that we spend which makes a project luxurious. It is how we design the building according to the local context and climate, using local materials, which makes the building more sustainable. And that is what is more important for the future. I'm very happy to be in the list of the Forbes India and Collar. The main reason is that it is not coming to you for a specific project. It's coming to you for the amount of work that you have done in the last few years. And also, it gives a great inspiration to do more and more better quality designs in the future.